Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver a lesson for class 12th, subject Zoology. My today's lesson is in continuation with the evidence of evolution, and today we will discuss some embryological evidences that support the theory of evolution. Now, embryology is the branch of biology that deals with the study of prenatal development of gametes, fertilization, and development of embryos and fetuses. There are various evidences of evolution. Some of the important embryological evidences of evolution are: number one, the resemblance in vertebrate embryo. As you can see in this sketch, there are the embryos of various vertebrate animals, of fish, amphibia, reptilia, birds, rabbit, and the embryo of human beings. Now, when we compare the early embryos of vertebrates, that is fishes, amphibians, reptilia, birds, and mammals, we find similar structures like gill slits, tail, eye, and ear buds. These embryos look very much similar because all of them have the same basic structures. Later on, in case of fishes, gill slits actually develop into gills, and from amphibians onwards, the gill slits get replaced by lungs. Tail is also retained up to the reptilia and birds, and then in mammals, some retain it and some have lost it in the course of evolution. All these embryonic features indicate that all vertebrates might have evolved from a common ancestor because of evolution. The second embryological evidence is the similarity in early embryonic development. Now, the early development in triploblastic animals, that is from platyhelminthes to mammals, is similar. For instance, first of the fertilization, the zygote is formed, which after the cleavage, which is a sort of cell division, the zygote gets converted into 8-celled morula stage. Then there is the stage of blastula, and air-filled cavity is formed in between the cell mass, and this is known as blastulation. And blastulation is followed by the formation of gastrola, or we call it as gastrulation. Now, from the gastrola, 3 basic germinal layers develop, which are ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. And you already know that all the organs and organ systems of an organism develop from these basic germinal layers. Now, this example provides a clear embryological evidence that highly evolved organisms have originated from less evolved ones. Now, the third important embryological evidence of evolution is the temporary embryonic structures. The presence of, for example, the presence of egg tooth in case of birds. In birds, teeth are normally absent, but in their embryo, there is a tooth-like structure which is known as egg tooth, which gets lost before they hatch. Thus, bird embryo have a reptilian structure that is found in the embryo of birds. This also means that there is a temporary embryonic structure which is of previous or less evolved organisms. Therefore, it is said that birds are glorified reptiles, or we can say birds have originated from the reptiles. Now, another important this embryological evidence of evolution is the recapitulation theory. This theory was proposed by von Baer. According to this theory, general structures develop first, followed by special structures. The general structures include basic structures like brain, spinal cord, axial skeleton, aortic arches, which are common in all vertebrates. Now, the special structures like feathers in birds, hairs in mammals, they develop later on. Now, recapitulation theory was modified in the line of evolution by Ernest Haeckel as biogenetic law, which states that ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny. For example, an organism during its own development passes through ancestral development. That means when a mammalian embryo develops, it shows the ancestral characters like tail, gill slits, egg tooth, etc. And thus, recapitulation theory is a strong evidence in favor of evolution. The fourth embryological evidence of evolution is the organ development. For example, the structure of heart in case of birds and mammals. When it develops, it does not develop directly as a four-chambered heart, but during its embryonic development, it first slowly develops into a two-chambered heart like that of fish. Then it is converted into a three-chambered heart during the development like that of reptiles, and in the final development it is converted into a four-chambered heart in birds and mammals. Now, this is an indication that tells us that birds and mammals have developed from aquatic organisms like fish. Similar type of development is seen in other organs like brain, kidney, etc. Now, all these embryological facts help us to understand the process of evolution and clearly indicate that the evolution of life has occurred on Earth. Thank you.